Hi, today I'm going to show you exactly how to start as a virtual assistant on Upwork and land your first client, even if you've never worked online before. If you are ready to start freelancing and make money at home, keep on watching. By the end of the video, you should know how to create your Upwork account, build a profile that attracts clients, write proposals that actually gets responses. First things first, you need to go to upwork.com and click on sign up. Meron dyan dalawang options, whether you'd be a client or a freelancer, and obviously, you have to choose a freelancer. Pagkatapos, fill in your full name, email, and location, and all of the information that it'll ask. Make sure that it's accurate because Upwork may ask for ID verification. Also, when you create your profiles, make sure na ginagamit nyo na is yung inyong professional looking email that we've created. Kung kayo ay mentees ko, this is actually part of the initial tasks that you have is to create a professional looking email that you check daily at malinis ang inbox. Once you verified your account, you are ready to start setting up your profile. Now, your profile is like your shop window. So, we need to make it shine. Just like in LinkedIn, we have here a prime real estate. Ito yung una makikita ng clients if they go to your profile. So make sure that your profile photo is clear, hindi pixelated, hindi blurred, friendly, and nakasmile ka. As usual, yung suggestion ko pagdating sa mga pictures na ganito, kapag naka-dark kayo na clothes, have a lighter background. At kung kayo naman ay naka-light clothes, you can use something na darker sa likod. When it comes to your title, you have to be specific. Halimbawa, virtual assistant, email and admin support, tapos yung industry na sinoservice ninyo. Pagdating sa overview, you wanna introduce yourself, your skills, and most importantly, how you can help your clients. Mas maganda dito sana nakabulat kung ano yung mga services na ino-offer nyo or yung tools na ginagamit ninyo. Sa skill section naman, add all relevant skills like data management, virtual assistant skills, social media management, Google Workspace. Pagdating sa work history, it doesn't necessarily mean na kailangan VA work na kagad. You can include any relevant experience, even volunteer or personal projects. You want to align yung profile ninyo based on how you want your clients to feel. Remember, I actually shared last week a 2026 ideal or dream client checklist that you can get for free. And once you know kung sino yung gusto mo maging client, you want to match yung profile mo sa kanila, sa business nila. So say for example, you want to make your profile friendly, approachable, and pinakang importante, it should be results focused. To attract your clients, you need SEO friendly keywords. Think virtual assistant, email management. Instead of saying data entry, say data management. You know, sprinkle these naturally into your title, skills, overview, lahat. Now, to help you out, and this is only applicable for my mentees, but even those who didn't enroll can apply this as well. Remember, we have our experience list. I want you to once again upload that to ChatGPT and use this prompt para matulungan din kayo ng AI kung paano nga bang i-optimize yung inyong Upwork profile. Next, add certifications. Marami diyang free online courses and that counts too. This would show clients that you are a lifelong learner. Ibig sabihin, hindi ka lang tumitigil sa kung ano yung alam mo na, you are actually eager to learn more about their industry. Kasunod doon, of course, you might want to add a portfolio showcasing naman your past work or sample projects like spreadsheets, social media posts, or even calendar setups. Remember, clients hire results, not just skills. So you have to be able to show them what you can do. Now, the fun part, paano nga ba mag-apply sa Upwork? Nandito na tayo sa Upwork. Halimbawa, nakagawa na kayo ng profile, na-optimize nyo na siya, at ready na kayo mag-apply. Your first step would be, of course, to make sure na meron kayong connects. Required po ang connects para mag-apply dito sa Upwork. And if you do not know how to buy connects, dito, pag din-drop down nyo siya, clinic nyo yung buy connects, it will take you to this page. And makikita nyo naman, 10 connects is only $1.50. So, mga 70 pesos yun. Mahina ako sa math, kayo na mag-compute. But, eto yung pricing niya. Kunwari lang meron na kayong connects at handa na kayo mag-apply. Pagkatapos, Dito sa may magnifying icon, itatype nyo lang yung keywords ng posisyon na hinahanap ninyo, i-click nyo kung ano man yung lalabas or hit enter at dadalhin na niya kayo dito sa page na to. Now, the very first thing that I do here is pinifilter ko muna to. That way, ang lalabas lang dito sa pinakang search area na to is yung bagay sa hinahanap ko na Upwork gig. First things first, kung halimbawa ang gusto ko lang is admin work, tinatype ko lang admin and then chine-check ko to. However, keep in mind na nandito rin po yung lahat ng listahan ng services na pwede ninyong i-offer as a virtual assistant. So, you might want to check on that at kung may gusto kayong i-offer na service, check nyo kung nandyan na or baka dito nyo na makita kung ano talaga yung gusto ninyong pag-aralan na service. Next, sa experience level, wala akong binabago just because sometimes clients would say, I need an expert, pero pag tinignan mo, kaya mo naman pala yung work. Now, dito sa job type, may dalawang klase, the hourly and the fixed price. Si hourly ay secured kahit halimbawa lang, and this happened to me in the past. Hindi na nagbayad or hindi na nagparamdam yung kliyente. But dahil naka-Upwork hourly contract ako, binayaran pa rin ako ni Upwork. Ang downside lang nito, meron siyang screenshot at meron siyang time tracker, which to me is again okay. Etong fixed price kasi, hindi ko siya nire-recommend kapag baguhan ka pa lang or hindi ka pa sanay makipag-negotiate sa mga clients just because kapag hindi na-prove ni client na ma-release yung payment mo, hindi pa niya i-release. So, going back, ang pipiliin ko lagi dito is hourly. At pagkatapos, pagdating naman sa minimum payment na tatanggapin mo, isipin mo muna kung magkano yung minimum na tatanggapin mo. Pagkatapos, mag-add ka doon ng 15% dahil may 15% Upwork service fee na binabawas. At pagkatapos, kailangan mo pang bumili ng Connects para mag-apply. That being said, kung halimbawa ang minimum na tatanggapin ng isang baguhang virtual assistant ay $5, I highly recommend na i-charge mo is right around $6.50. At yun yung ilalagay ko dito just for the purpose of this training. Ang kasunod naman is a number of proposals. Now, sa number of proposals, guys, ito yung competition. So, kung mahina ang loob mo or gusto mo kaunti pa lang yung nag-a-apply, click on less than 5. Kung ikaw naman ay handa ng sumabak, di pwede mo nang i-5 to 10 or 10 to 15. Pero kung wala kang pakialam kung ilan na yung nag-apply, ay wag mo nang i-filter. Kaya lang, kung may isip ninyo, kung meron ng 15 hanggang 50 tao na nag-apply, it would be very hard to stand out. So as early as filtering yung applyan ninyo, might as well checkan nyo lang yung kakaunti pa ang nag-a-apply. Dito sa client info, I highly recommend naman na piliin ninyo yung payment verified na because that means nag-provide na ng card info si client sa kung saan kukunin yung ibabayad sa atin bilang virtual assistant. Sa client history, yung iba namimili pa dyan, gusto nila yung meron ng experience na mag-hire ng VAs. Ako naman wala akong problema dyan, so I'll leave it blank. But if kayo ay namimili ng halimbawa gusto nyo morning shift or meron kayong time zone lang na gusto nyo yun lang yung time na mag-work kayo, I highly recommend na i-filter ninyo yung client location. Kung halimbawa gusto ninyo morning shift dito sa Pilipinas, you can choose Asia or Australia. Kung gusto mo naman parang napuyat ka lang sa maling tao, you can choose United Kingdom. Or kung ikaw naman ay sabak na sabak ay sa gabi, ay halay, sige dali, United States or Canada mo yan. Yung iba dito sa time zone nagbabase. Ako kasi sa location na lang ng client. Everything else down here, hindi ko na ginagalaw. But as you can see, you can choose the project length, you can choose the hours per week kung halimbawa gusto nyo part-time lang or kung gusto nyo naman is contract to hire roles. Once you're done filtering, the very first thing I recommend is for you to click on save search. Kasi ang gagawin nito kapag nag-login kayo at nakasave na yung search ninyo, pagbalik ninyo, i-click nyo lang yung pangalan ng search button na yon at pagkatapos, lalabas na ulit dito sa gitna yung mga open positions that matches what you're looking for. Now that we're done filtering kung ano yung mga gusto natin, it's time to search for a position na gusto nating applyan. Let us check. This was posted 34 minutes ago. This was posted 54 minutes ago. Now, dito sa una kasi medyo nagda-doubt ako kasi as you can see, ang laki noong gap sa presyo, yung budget niya. It says here $5 to $70. So, kung ako, virtual assistant, ang una ko kagad itatanong, teka, magkano ba talagang budget mo? At trained eye would see kagad na may something wrong talaga dito sa 5 to 70 na to. So, with that being said, parang mas bet ko yung job description neto, yung budget niya, and payment verified naman siya. Although, it looks like never pa siyang nag-hire or may na-hire man siya, hindi pa siya nagpapasaho doon sa na-hire niya. And this one is, with that being said, let's go ahead and click on the position. It will then open here sa side. As you can see, taga-Canada siya, payment method verified, dalawa yung job post niya, never pa siyang nag-hire. 12 connects ang kailangan. Then, let's check. And naghahanap din siya sa baba ng marketing agent. So, let's just say, nabasa mo na lahat. Kung ready ka na mag-apply, all you have to do is click itong apply now. It will open this page for you. Ito yung area kung saan ka magsasubmit ng proposal. And keep in mind that you guys can create a specialized profile in Upwork. Now, next time ko na lang gagawa ng tutorial kung paano yan. But for this position, I'll just choose the general profile. It says here, 12 connects to apply. Na ito yung job description ulit. Dito sa baba, makikita nyo na kung saan kayo magsasubmit ng rate ninyo. Sabi natin kanina, kung ang minimum na gusto nating matanggap is $5, gawin nating $6.50. Bakit? Kung $6.50 ang sisingilin natin, after the 15% freelancer service fee, makukuha nyo is $5.52. But remember, you are also spending for the connects. So, kailangan kasama siya dun sa budget ninyo. On here, pwede rin kayo mag-request ng rate increase. Ibig sabihin, halimbawa, naka-on ito at gusto mong every 12 months ay tumaas ng 10% ang sahod mo, by next year, ang makukuha mo na is $6.08. And eto sa cover letter, dito mo na ilalagay ang iyong proposal. Now, let me show you something that you can do para mas plakado ang proposal ninyo nang hindi nag-fake it till you make it. It is pretty simple. But, kailangan marunong na muna kayong gumamit ng ChatGPT. And kung marunong na kayo, feel free to take a screenshot of this prompt that you can use to create your Upwork proposal. So, paano nga bang gamitin ito? As you can see, hindi tayo naka-premium when it comes to ChatGPT, so everyone should have access dito sa gagawin natin. Number 1, for all of my mentees, alam nyo na meron kayong listahan ng inyong experience. Kung kayo naman na hindi pa namin mentee and you wanna join, i-check nyo na lang yung link dyan sa description box on how to join our class. You can also start by creating a list sa isang Google Doc ng lahat ng experience niyo, including your task. Pagkatapos, i-save nyo siya at i-download nyo as PDF. Once you have your experience list ready, all you have to do is again, paste yung prompt natin, go to the job post, and copy yung pinakang job description. Ilalagay mo dito sa baba yung job description. Ipipaste mo siya dyan. Click the plus button. Click on add photos or files. Attach your experience list. And once it's done attaching, just hit send. And just like that, it has created this Upwork proposal for you. Make sure na babasahin nyo from top to bottom, left to right without any word skipped. And make sure na tama yung information na nilagay niya dyan. It would also give you the matched skills based on the job post. So that way, makikita mo na kagad kung ano yung mga transferable skills mo or kung bagay ka nga ba talaga mag-apply dun sa position na yon. Pero, as you can see, masyado siyang mahaba. You might want to talk to ChatGPT and say, can you create a shorter proposal and add stronger call to action? Kasi ang AI, magaling yan kung magaling yung gumagamit. So you have to introduce yourself. You have to be able to align kung ano yung functions. So kausapin mo. Sabihin mo mas maigsi. And eto na. Pagkatapos kong basahin to, ika-copy ko lang siyang ganyan. Balik ako dito sa pagsisubmit ng proposal. I paste it. Make sure na babaguhin mo to. At babasahin mo ulit top to bottom, left to right without any words skip. Once you are done, and ready ka na, all you have to do is send for connects. Pwede ka rin mag-bid dito, pa rin ako nakikipag-bid just because. After hitting on send, you are done sending your proposal. I used to use this simple formula that actually worked for me. Halimbawa, when it comes to creating proposals, ang nilalagay ko lang, hi, client name, and then I reference it dun sa job post. Pagkatapos, a quick overview of my experience, and then I explain my approach. Pagkatapos nun, I go straight to call to action. Now guys, this is again my personal take. You can start with smaller jobs just to get reviews and build your reputation. Be polite, professional, and responsive to your clients. Kasi once you get your first client na, your Upwork journey will snowball. More reviews, more clients, higher rates. Alrighty, that is it. Now you know how to create your Upwork account. Set up your professional profile, optimize, and write proposals that get clients. Now, eto yung pa-bonus ko. Eto naman is para lang dun sa mga open na ipa-review or ipa-check sa akin yung profile nila kung meron pang pwedeng i-improve. I will try my very best. Kung nakarating ka dito sa part na to ng video, kung nakapaggawa ka na ng Upwork profile mo, so ito naman is para doon sa mga open na magpa-review ng profile nila, and maybe I can give some tips. Again, this is just for those who are open their Upwork profiles to get feedback kung paano nga bang mai-improve. All you have to do is copy the link of your profile. Make sure na nakapublic siya. I-comment nyo siya dyan sa comment section. And once I get the opportunity, I will come take a look at it and maybe film a video na lang para mas mabilis yung pagbibigay ng feedback. Also have a free Upwork starter pack that includes ready-to-use bio, templates, proposal templates, skills checklist, and portfolio ideas perfect for beginners na ilalagay ko sa next video ko. Hindi pa lang siya tapos. Ayos pa namin siya. Once it's ready and available, ilalagay ko na lang din siya dyan sa description box below so that you can start your freelancing journey na. If you feel that someone might benefit from this video, don't forget to tag them here. Also, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and make sure to hit that bell button for more freelancing tips. I'll see you sa next video. Bye!